Is the Howard Stern show dead? And by dead, I mean not that the show is ending or anything, but should they just give it up and no one should even listen to this anymore? My own feelings on Stern, of course, like everyone else, I started out as a Howard Stern fan, very young, followed him all the way to from terrestrial to satellite radio. I tapped out right when Artie was fired, or a little bit afterwards, even a little bit after Artie Lang was fired. The show was still okay with Richard and Sal and stuff, but lately, my God, and not just lately, but it's been years now. First it started with the vacation time and only working 3 days a week, which, I mean, you could work it, but obviously the show going PC and then banning everybody. I mean, I legitimately think everyone has been banned. Gilbert Gottfried. I don't know, every person who used to be on the Stern show just says they're banned. And, like, the Gilbert Gottfried thing was, like, for no reason. See, I mainly, even before Artie Lang had left, though, had become more of an O&A fan. And with O&A getting fired, one would think you could just turn to the Howard Stern show, to the king, the originator, and everything would be all good, but it hasn't been. And, like, who could possibly still be listening to this show? Seriously. Does Marianne from Brooklyn still call in? Like, she would listen to the show because she sort of has a livelihood, I think, tied into it. But who could be listening to this? How at this point, SiriusXM must just be paying him not to go to terrestrial and compete. But at this point, if I was them, I'd be like, yeah, just go. Right now, his show would work on terrestrial radio. It's god awful. Now, maybe their thought is, all right, if he goes to terrestrial radio and the first ratings book where he's not number one, he'll just turn back into old Stern, which I do somewhat believe, but apparently he's just going to be at SiriusXM until, I don't know, the company goes belly up, or he decides to retire, or he dies. Which, I mean, what is he, 65? How long can Robin still do this? They posted a clip, I swear to God, I think what was it, yesterday? They posted a clip, the Howard Stern SiriusXM YouTube channel from 2017, and the clip was lame. The last clip I even saw them post was Richard Christie is mad because of the Amazon. Really? That's what we've gone down to? And here's the craziest thing about it. The least interesting it is, the more people they hire. Don't they got like a bunch of writers? I know they fired all the Howard Stern TV people, but still somehow do a TV. He signed some deal with, what was it, Apple or Amazon? Something like that. I don't know. But all he has is his back catalog. But at this point, how many times can you re-listen to it? And by the way, he doesn't even have the good back catalog you can check out. Because a lot of that stuff he tried to keep under wraps, and you have to go online to try and see it. I just can't envision anyone liking this show. Like, I want to hear from every Howard Stern fan has the typical, all right, this show is lame now. But does anyone still even listen? I've never walked by in the past 8 years and just heard Howard Stern being played on the radio. Back before he went to satellite radio, you heard it all the time. Now the PC thing, I think, is the overall killing thing. Because, look, you can fire Artie, but if you kept going with a good show, it would not have mattered. But no, I gotta be PC, I gotta bid. For a while there, after he started toning himself down and what Gary Baba Booey say, there's been an evolution of the show. He was starting to get known for his groundbreaking, in-depth interviews. That phase is gone. When the hell the last time you heard Oh, did you hear that in-depth, amazing interview by Stern? I haven't even heard that for a while. Because now his interviews got PC. Like, honestly, when they come back, he's just too detached. No, Robin doesn't want to be there. Fred's just a schlep making a check, probably got his balls cut off a while ago and is not even allowed to be funny anymore. All the funny people are gone from the show, or not allowed to be funny. Like, he's not on AG. Like, when he went to AGT, you sort of got it. Like, we have to clean up stuff, but you're not on AGT anymore. That was a failure because he completely screwed up that gig. He didn't realize he was supposed to be the judge. Like, he replaced Piers Morgan, who filled the role of, he's supposed to be the brutally honest dude and tell it as it is. But Stern started, like, oh, we gotta find the talent. So he started giving passes and stuff. It was just lame. I don't know, man. This show is dead. Like I said, I can't imagine anybody listening to this anymore. Seriously, the biggest Howard Stern fan, try and explain to me in the comments or something any reason to continue listening. And if you gave me a reason, I would assume you would have to have been a new Howard Stern fan. You cannot have listened to the old Stern, then listen to now and be like, oh, you know, that's good. You know, no, it's not. He stinks. And stop dyeing your hair, dude. You like got a fully gray beard, but not one gray hair in your head. Let's keep it real. It's over. It's done. Bye. I don't know why I decided to give Stern a trashing this morning. I think because, like, now Jim and Sam are taking Fridays off, but he's always done it, and Thursday is just like... When did this new thing come about, by the way? All my favorite shows... let me get off of Stern for a second here. All my favorite shows take Friday off. Jim and Sam, Anthony Cumia, Everyday Struggle. When the hell did this new 4-day work week thing come about? And people just stopped working on Fridays. I know, too much laziness is what I tells you. Yes, Stern, let me know in the comments if you think his show is dead or if he can possibly make it. Like, he could always make a comeback, but my whole thing is he won't. And if, like I said, if you somehow don't think his show is dead, like, don't get stupid either. Defend to me why his show ain't dead, but don't get dumb and try to say, oh, it's better than ever and it's thriving. No, it's not. You know it and I know it. So, but I asked the question, is the Howard Stern show dead?